All right, here we go. We have infamous street figure LocSmith.
Appreciate you, cuz.
Hey, man. First and foremost, I'm so happy that we're actually having this interview right now.
Hey, cuz, I appreciate you for having me, cuz.
Okay,
Real
so this is
talk
your
on.
first time on VladTv, so I just kind of want to get into your whole story and your whole history because you have a very interesting and respected history, especially in Los
No doubt,
Angeles.
no doubt.
So, what part of LA did you actually grow up in?
Well, look, cuz, look, I'm originally from Compton, California, cuz, Kelly Park. I ended up moving around to South Central, the Crenshaw district, you know what I'm saying, cuz? Over there, on Slauson, cuz, but, yeah, cuz, man, I'm originally from Compton, cuz, I grew up with the boy Easy E, RP to my homie Easy E, cuz, we go way back, cuz, cuz, hey, cuz, I was just really out here putting in work, cuz, I gained the name LocSmith, cuz, because, back in the day, we was doing hella burglaries, B&E, breaking and entering. And I was real good at picking locks, cuz. I was real good at picking locks. It's not a lock on this earth that I can't pick, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Not even a bank vault. Everything under the sun, I did it for fun, cuz. I was just around here, cuz, just doing my thing, cuz, doing what I got to do, cuz, to get some of that, get this bread, cuz. Being easy, we was like this, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Before the whole NWA era and stuff like that, cuz, I've been running around, selling dope, cuz. Like I said, cuz, I done did everything under the sun for the fun, cuz. You feel where I'm coming from, homie?
So you're in this area, and the '80s come around, and with the '80s comes crack. Suddenly, you got this drug introduced, and it has massive effects. Do you clearly remember, like, right when crack hit that area?
Hell yeah, cuz. I remember it like it was yesterday. At the beginning, cuz, when I was like 13, 14, kicking it with E, we was out here, selling chronic. We was selling little pre-roll joints before the dispensary started doing pre-rolls. We was out here selling like little $5, little pre-roll joints and was doing our thing like that so we can buy some Nike Cortezes, cuz, buy some Chuck Taylors, cuz, buy the stuff that we need, cuz. And the crack hit the neighborhood, cuz, it was crazy because it's like that crack was so powerful, homie. I got my first piece of pussy in head from a beginner crackhead, cuz, like, she wasn't like full fledged zombie crackhead, she was cool. She just had them fucked up ashy ass, what I'm saying, lips. A couple of the teeth, was gone, it decayed, from smoking the crack, but she was still kind of cute. Like, she was more like I'd say she was like a cool little self. Stuff like that, cuz. Man, they was doing some of everything for the crack, cuz. When I tell you, cuz, this shit was like crazy, cuz. My aunties, cuz, mama, uncle, daddy, cuz, they all was getting hooked on this stuff, cuz. It was cheap and accessible, cuz. To be 13, 14 years old, cuz, riding Mercedes and BMWs and shit like that, cuz. It was crazy, cuz. Like, that crack was a whole different ball game, cuz. Like, that crack was a whole different ball game.
You know, growing up in that type of environment, a lot of people start to hustle early. Like, how old were you when you first started hustling?
Cuz, like I said, cuz, it started when I was like 13, 14. Really before that. Like I said, we was doing the BE, breaking and entering, like between 10 to like 12. So that was my form of hustling back then. We'll, walk through the neighborhood. We'll be dribbling the basketball, as we walking through the neighborhood. If we see a house that look like it's unoccupied, we'll dribble the basketball real hard, ping, make it hit the ground. They're gonna jump over the back of the fence, cuz, and then we gonna go run and knock on the door, like knock, 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 and try to see if anybody answer the door. If don't nobody answer the door, cuz, we gonna just go around the back. We didn't have gloves back then, cuz we had socks. So we'll go around the back, get the basketball. We see ain't nobody else at the door, so we start putting our socks on. We'll bust the glass and break in the house, and make sandwiches and watch porno tapes. But I was doing that by myself. Let's be clear about that, homie. You know what I'm saying, homie? Like, I was there by myself, homie. But anyway, that's a whole nother different story. What had happened was I broke in one of these houses and came across like 2 pounds of chronic, cuz this when Easy was kind of already doing his thing in the streets. See me, I was still on the burglary stuff. He was doing this thing in the crack. So when I found the 2 pounds of chronic, I tried to go to Easy like, look, cuz, I just came up on a good ass lick, cuz. Easy was like, cuz, that weed shit is not what it is, cuz. That's little boy money, cuz. So he showed me some crack rocks, and I'm like, what the hell is this? You know, I'm thinking it's like some peanuts or something. So, you know, I was like, fuck it, cuz. And I was seeing how crazy these people was constantly pulling up, like every 2 minutes, cuz, like, they just pulling up, just selling out. This shit was going crazy, cuz. You know, I'm talking about some of everything. People out you wouldn't even expect. Like, I remember seeing Easy, cuz, like, serve our, you know, our school principal, cuz. The preacher, the mailman, man, it was just crazy. So probably like in 3-4 hours, cuz, like, Easy had a big old stack, cuz, like just $10,000, but you know it was loose change. So he had, like, you know, like how people be taking money phones, putting the money up. We could have been doing that back in the 80s. And I was like, cuz, I need to mess with that, cuz. So I left the whole weed game alone, cuz, and it was getting crazy, cuz it was getting so bad. Like, along with the Crips and the Bloods and the gang stuff activity going on, it was tough because we warring over territory. One day, cuz, we had the block on lock, and some other dudes from around the way, they came through, cuz they did a drive by. They started shooting at us, cuz, and I got popped, you know, and that's when I got shot, and that's when I realized the game is changing, cuz.
You've been shot before.
Yeah, cuz, like I said, cuz, I got shot a couple of times. You know, I got shot a couple of times. My first time getting shot was that situation, cuz, I was just talking about, cuz. I got shot in my pinky toe, like one of the bullets ricocheted and shot me in my pinky toe on my right foot. The other time I got shot, I was messing with this older chick, cuz. 14, 15 at this time. I'm messing with this chick. She was probably like 20 at the time, cuz. You know, when you got money like that, cuz, and you carry yourself, you able to do that, man. Chicks, you know, they willing to mess with whoever, cuz. So I had got caught up with the older chick, and I was messing with a chick that I was going to school with. So one day, you know, my older chick didn't come pull up on me, cuz. You know, I called my school girlfriend and see if she wanted to kick it and hang out with me, cuz. But just so happened, when I'm finna get ready and go out with my school girlfriend, cuz, my street girlfriend was pulling up. You know, that's what I'm saying. I was slipping on my pippin, cuz, and long story short, she pulled out the old gun. She down there blew half of my right ass out, man. And that shit was crazy, cuz. That shit was crazy, cuz.
I mean, was there a certain level of I'm selling drugs and I'm making money off these drugs to help support myself and my family, but the destruction of what I'm doing has long-ranging effects? Was there a level of regret?
Look, cuz, like, to be real with you, cuz, I don't regret none of that shit, cuz. I had money. Like you said, I was able to take care of my mama, my dad. Cuz they just come with the game because, cuz, if I didn't do it, you know, somebody else was gonna do it, cuz. I don't regret that shit, cuz. Like, not even the times I had to go to jail, except my last bid. You know, it is what it is, cuz.
Like, as a kid, were you getting arrested at all or not
I
really?
I went to jail a lot of times, cuz, you know, I got locked up for a lot of the breaking and entering. I went to jail for, you know, a whole lot of gun cases. But it was like I was constantly getting in so much trouble, cuz, that my mom's was like, no, we gonna teach this little curly head bastard a lesson, cuz. The last thing I had with the juvenile for was like pretty much like a year, cuz. I had I shot the mailman. I was whacked off the PCP. I was chilling on the porch with me and one of my little lokes. You know, we shermed out, cuz, and I just kept seeing the mailman. Well, really, in my head, this is how I'm playing it, cuz. So I click back into my LocSmith senses, cuz. Fool over there, cuz, he trying to do what we do, cuz. He running around here checking mailbox, cuz, trying to see who spot is empty. You know, he trying to, yeah, hit him a lick, cuz. So the dude pulled up to my driveway, cuz. He pulled up to the driveway. I lift up, cuz, like, hey, yo, hey, cuz, the fuck you checking our mailbox, cuz? And he pretty much just looked at me and, like, just brushed me off, like, the nigga went in my mailbox, cuz. I whipped out a big ass 357, cuz. That bitch was long as Shaq shoe, cuz. I started capping at him, cuz. Like, cuz, you got me fucked up, cuz. So when I started capping at him, cuz, my little love was like, he was like trying to pull my shirt. So I push him off me, cuz just kept blowing. Dude, dude, dude. So I seen the mailman, he like trying to do some matrix and stuff, cuz he trying to dodge my bullets. So I threw the 357 on the ground. And I had just bought me a 9mm, you know, with the hammer on it. You know, so I pull out the 9. That. So when I started doing that, cuz, that's when I tore him up. Hit him in the shoulder. Shot him in the leg. Hit him in the back. And he just fell over to the truck. And while I'm still shooting, he burned on out. I started seeing everybody coming out the neighborhood like, what the fuck, cuz? And my little low was like, cuz, you tripping, cuz, you tripping, cuz. That was the fucking mailman, cuz. He wasn't trying to hit a breaking and entering on there. So I'm like, oh shit, cuz, I fucked up. You know, the ghetto birds came out, cuz. Police ended up pulling up, cuz. I was so shermed out, my mind was burning, cuz. I got stuck. After reality kicked in, I shot at an innocent mailman that was just doing his job. I kind of like froze. Like I was functioning, cuz, but I just froze. Man, police took me to jail, cuz, and you know, I had to sit down for a couple of years. It was crazy, cuz.
At what point do you actually do your longest bid?
Man, cuz, my longest bid, cuz, was from, I did 32 years, cuz. I got out in 2019, cuz. I pretty much went to jail in 87, cuz. This right when Easy, you know, started blowing up, cuz, you know, NWA, Dre, you know, Q, you know, they was forming the whole NWA. And I remember, you know, Easy was always telling me with his money that he was going to invest into a studio. You know, at the time I didn't know the name. He didn't say nothing about a name. He was just always telling me like he want to have a studio. You know, Easy was always fascinated cuz about the music. He told me like with all the money he got, he finna invest into, you know, a studio and create a record label. So you know me, cuz I'm like, I'm active, cuz. When I moved over to Slauson, you know, around that area, I tried to get put down, you know, Rolling 60 Crip. But I'm gonna tell you this right here before I get into how long I went to jail for, cuz. Anyways, I ended up moving over there. They didn't like it, so I got beat up. I really wasn't just like good with fighting because I had a technique to where like whenever I'm getting into it with somebody, all I would do is like I'll punch them and pull out my gun real fast. So like if we got a problem, you owe me some money or whatever the case might be, I'll walk up on you like, what's happening, cuz? If I feel like you disrespecting me, cuz, I'm gonna rock you in your chin. Then when you fall, stumble back, I'm gonna pull out the gun if you try to run up. When you see me whip out the gun, cuz, they usually like, you got that, cuz, you know, go about their business. So I was one of them type of dudes back then. So I really didn't know how to fight back then. Anyways, back to the situation. They beat me up cuz I'm windmilling, I'm swimming, you know, I'm going crazy. One of the dudes picked me up and slammed me on the back of my head. And when he slammed me on the back of my head, all I just started hearing like change falling out my pocket. So I kind of dazed out a little bit and they went on about their business, obviously. When I woke up, you know, I got to looking around trying to see what's going on. And all I seen was 60 cents, 2 quarters and a dime, you know, laying beside me. So I pick up the 60 cent and I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at the 60 cents in my hands, cuz. So I'm finna create my own set, cuz, called the 60 Cent Crip. That's where the 60 cent came from. But anyways, as I was building up the 60 Cent Crip, you know, I'm warring with all these different sets, cuz, and you know, I ended up catching me a body, what they say in today's time, cuz. I caught me a body, cuz, you know, they sent me down the road, you know, and I did 32 years, cuz, you know, and I've been home since 2019, cuz, and you know, we here today, cuz, we here today, cuz, you know, and we still with that, cuz.
You know, there's been a lot of talk about you, a lot of rumors.
Some shootout had happened at like a gas station, I guess. Or were you involved in that?
Cuz, hey, cuz, cut all that police ass shit out, cuz. Don't talk to me about no fucking rumors,
and that's the way to answer those types of questions.
No criminal ass activities like that, cuz. See, hey, look, let me tell you something, cuz. You know, this one of the reasons, cuz, why I didn't really even want to come up here, cuz, and fuck with you like that, cuz. You carrot face ass motherfucker, because
people get mad at
you
me for
niggas
asking.
be out here on this police shit, cuz. And how I feel right now, cuz, I really want to do something to you, cuz. I really want to slap the shit out of that's what I really want to do, cuz. You got me fucked up, cuz, man. Hey, cuz, I'm out of here, cuz. I ain't got time for these bitch ass police shit. On the set.